President Biden, you saved democracy in 2020.
Now, you have a chance to do it again.
It's time to pass the torch and let us choose a new nominee.
One who can bring new energy, new hope,
and make sure Donald Trump never gets near the White House again.
Our country's future is in your hands.
So please, be the leader we know you are. Pass the torch, Joe.
Pass the torch.
pass the torch.
Pass the torch.
Pass the Torch is responsible for the content of this advertising.
That was a brand new ad from Pass the Torch PAC, clearly trying to get Biden to drop out of this race. Pass the Torch co-founder Aaron Regenberg told CNN the group is planning to make ad reservations on MSNBC on a rolling basis with the hope that they can stop soon if and when Biden decides to step aside. Regenberg declined to share how much money the group is actually spending to air the ads. Here's a statement from him. He said, "We want to get this message that we're so grateful for all you've done. And now it's seriously time to pass the torch directly to President Biden. We'll be going up on his favorite programs, and we plan to stay up until we hear the announcement that he's going to do the right thing and step aside. Hopefully, we'll be able to take it off the air in the very near future." Even Nancy Pelosi, according to reporting from the Washington Post, has told some House Democrats that she believes President Biden can be persuaded to exit the presidential race fairly soon. Pelosi has taken a strong behind-the-scenes role in trying to resolve the political crisis by playing intermediary for upset rank-and-file Democrats and relaying those messages to the White House. The former speaker has told California Democrats and some members of House leadership that she thinks Biden is getting close to deciding to abandon his presidential bid.
The video will continue in just a moment, but first I have a message for you. TYT needs your help. Membership is vital to survival, so please go to tyt.com/team and become a member today.
Apparently, Biden is feeling hurt and frustrated that Democratic leadership is either coming after him or leaving him out to dry. And a source said that Biden feels angry at how the party has tried to push him out. A source close to Biden criticized senior Democratic leaders for giving us Donald Trump. The source had this to say: "Can we all just remember for a minute that these same people who are trying to push Joe Biden out are the same people who literally gave us all Donald Trump? In 2015, Obama, Pelosi, Schumer pushed Biden aside in favor of Hillary. They were wrong then and they're wrong now." Biden is also facing increased pressure from the people he really cares about, and those people are the donors. Furious donors are now threatening to freeze not just donations to Biden, but down ballot donations if stronger action on Biden is not taken. They said, yes, that card has been played. That was a senior House Democrat talking to CNN Thursday night. They believe if Joe is at the top of the ticket, the House and Senate are gone too, said a Democratic strategist intimately involved in big dollar fundraising. They don't want to throw good money after bad. We're in a very strange time and position now. We're less than 4 months out from the election, and at least in my lifetime, we've never seen an incumbent president drop from a re-election ticket, I don't think. We've also never had an incumbent president who is this old. Not that his challenger is exactly a spring chicken. I've said that I would be very surprised if he was replaced on the ticket, whether he's pushed out or if he drops out of his own volition. But times are crazy, and we all have been living in unprecedented times since like 2020. What do you think can or should happen, Adrienne?
Well, I think in a perfect world, Biden would realize that he does need to pass the torch. He is only supposed to be a bridge president, given his age in particular. And it's very upsetting to see Biden really dig his heels in here, because it tells you that he is not thinking about we, the American people, but he is thinking about himself. And that's the exact kind of behavior that we have utter disdain with Trump for displaying, where it's always about him, where he is the singular most important thing when it comes to the people. And as a public servant, Biden should not really kind of just completely, totally blow up, tarnish his legacy by continuing to try to run for president when he really needs to be running to a proctologist and a medical care center. He is too old. This is not his race to run, and it's a problem.
Yeah, and it's kind of a problem that's been coming up quite a bit recently, where these people who really should have retired and just kind of sunsetted their careers just don't anymore. They just stay in for as long as they can. Rudy Giuliani, he could have stepped out a long time ago and preserved whatever reputation he had, but instead he's going out the way he's going now. Mitch McConnell, even Joe Biden for sure, even Donald Trump, he's not young. We always talk about how old Joe Biden is. Donald Trump is not young either.
When you click the join button and become a tier 2 member, you get access to all of our weekly top 10 lists. What are you waiting for?